The cost to live here and study in Canada have changed already after pandemic. So in this video, let's talk about the money that you need for you to study here for 2024. Hi, my name is Coach MC and I'm here to help you aspiring international students with an easy and actionable guide towards your Canadian dream. So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and also like this video if you want me to talk about money as an international student. So in this video, let's talk about money. We're going to talk about the cost of living, the tuition fee cost, and also the cost for you to apply for your student visa. I want to make this video because I want you to have an informed decision before coming to Canada. So let's start with the tuition fee. So the tuition fee cost depends on the location and also what type of school are you going to. Are you going to go to colleges or you're going to a university? So university in Canada tends to be more expensive than colleges. So the college will cost about 10,000 up to 20,000 Canadian dollars per year. So if you are going to university and take a master's degree, expect that that will be more than that. So I already made a video about the budget-friendly schools in Canada for an international student. So you can watch this video after this. But for international student, the typical tuition fee is about 18,000 Canadian dollars from a respected colleges here in Canada. So apart from your tuition fee, you have to allocate some budget for your books and also for other miscellaneous like lab and also dental plans. So just budget around 2,000 Canadian dollars for that. So now let's talk about the hot topic here in Canada, and that would be the cost of living. So as per the RCC website, what you need to have on your bank account is around 10,000 Canadian dollars per year for the student, and then additional 4,000 if you have your spouse coming with you, and additional 3,000 if you have one kid. So each kid will have 3,000 Canadian dollars. So that's the requirement for your visa. But let's be honest here and let's be realistic. That figure is not applicable. It really depends where you are going here in Canada. So let's start with the apartment. So you have the budget around 1,200 up to 2,000 Canadian dollars for a one-bedroom apartment. And if you're thinking to just get a room, then that will be around 500 up to 1,000 Canadian dollars per month. Again, this is going to depend on where are you going to stay in Canada. If you stay in big cities like Vancouver, Toronto, Victoria, those cities are so expensive to live here. So now let's move on to the food. And the food really depends on how many family members are coming with you to Canada. So you can budget around 300 Canadian dollars up to 1,000 Canadian dollars per month. And if you're going to use the public transportation, just budget around 70 to 200 Canadian dollars per month. But in my case, where I had to buy my own car, you have to budget for this, especially if you're outside city. Like for example, if you're going to a rural area like Nova Scotia, you really need to buy a car. So budget around 5,000 up to 10,000 Canadian dollars for a decent second-hand car in Canada. So once you have prepared your money for the cost of living and the tuition fee, now it's time to apply for the visa. And applying for the visa has some cost as well. So the application is about 150 Canadian dollars and the biometrics will be around 85 Canadian dollars. You also need to have the medical examination if you're applying in the Philippines. So it really depends on the country. You have to double check this one, but the medical will cost around 300 Canadian dollars. So how much roughly do I really need to study in Canada? My answer to that, it really depends. Are you coming here solo? Are you coming here with a family? Are you going to study for 1 year or 2 years? It really depends on so many factors, where you're going to stay in Canada. Again, if you need help when it comes to deciding which school is going to fit my budget, always reach out to someone who's familiar with this one. So you can reach out to us. You can also go to our app. It's free. We do have calculator for you guys so that you can get the rough idea on how much you will need here before you apply for your student visa. So just to give you a rough idea on how much do you really need, okay, let me just give you a figure. If you can save, or you have already saved around 45,000 Canadian dollars, then you can start your journey now. My advice for you to start as early as possible so that you can get into the cheapest or affordable schools here in Canada. If you wait until the very end, the schools that might left for you would be really expensive. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, comment below what you think about this. Do you have your proof of funds ready now? Comment below, and if you really need our help, reach out to us. I will leave the link here in the description box. And in the next video, let's talk about the Alberta schools in Canada. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.